今日嚟到 LA，帶大家參觀一下 Virgin Voyage。嚟到美國嘅首航，咁我哋而家咧就上去參觀一下，有幾靚啦！我哋今日參觀呢個咧就係叫做 Brilliant Lady。
Red dress, red gloves, red ticket on a one-way bus. Polaroids on the dashboard shaking, lipstick print on the glass I'm raising. Phone off, whole crew in the back, gold hoop swing when the bass kick back. Laugh lines think we earn that pretty, brilliant lady running this city. I don't beg, I bore. First name on that poor report, sunset dripping on my chain. Say my name when you taste champagne. Holly trips and brilliant lady, round and round my mind go crazy. Red like the waves when the night gets hazy. Cruise through the world like it's ours, baby. Holly trips and brilliant lady, every new stop feel fresh, still wavy. Paint my life in a bold red daisy. Cruise past it out like you can't faze me.
Hello， 大家好，歡迎大家嚟到全新線上預訂平台 Poly Trips 嘅 YouTube 節目頻道品味遊輪住嘆世界，我係你嘅郵輪顧問大師 Miss 鐘鐘。我就會跟呢一艘船玩5晚，再帶大家開心一下所有唔同嘅設施同埋食物，同埋最重要係佢嘅 party， 因為呢一艘船呢，就係主要係 adult only， 冇小朋友㗎。嚟到 Virgin， 梗係要着紅色衫啦，好紅！你睇下。過咗 X-ray Custom， 先見到 Rockstar 嘅 check-in counter， 呢一度就係 VIP 專屬專區啦。而家咧，我哋就去翻一般乘客嘅 check-in area 啦。啱啱就 check-in 完，而家準備上去船啦。呢一度嘅鎖匙好特別㗎，就係一條紅色嘅手帶。呢一個咧就係我哋今次喺呢個行程嘅鎖匙同埋身份嘅認證啦。一嚟到咧就收到第一份禮物啦，就係一樽水，好靚喎呢個水樽。
The sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I went for
Hi again! Welcome to the Brilliant Lady! Hello. Take it.
Hello, sailors. Thank you so much for coming to visit me. Tell me your name. John. What a strange human name. Now tell me, John, did you come far to see me? Oh, you did. Tell me, John, where did you come from? You heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Quickly. I need you to do something for me. Tonight, when you look at that moon, I want you to think of my sail.
Now, please make some noise for the High Priestess of the High Seas. Great! Yeah! And repeat after me.
Walk it, let's go! Come on! I love things to go in! Gotta go in! Let's sail!
All right, you beautiful woman.
Sunshine.
嚟到 Scarlet Line 戲肉就係呢個 Pool Party。
Dance in the sky, so I don't get donut shot, show enough, I got pop from.
今日要帶大家去一個好特別嘅 party，就係 PJ Party 啦。咩為之 PJ Party 呢？就係着住睡衣去開 party。啊，我哋呢個睡衣裝束你啦。今晚咧就喺呢一間特色餐廳度食飯啦。呢一個就係算上全新嘅餐廳，咁我就要試一試有冇我哋想象中咁好食啊！而家咧就嚟到船上面嘅特色餐廳，呢一個就係全新嘅餐廳。個名咧睇落去就似 Rojo， 但係其實佢讀法咧係 Roja
Rojo. Rojo.
Rojo
It's a Rojo, right?
Rojo
Rojo based this
你搞到我好亂啦！
Spanish, right?
Rojo，呢個就係而家呢間餐廳啦。哇！我哋啲食物
It's a red
到
cornbread.
啦，好多嘢食啊！呢一間就係專食西班牙 tapas 嘅餐廳啦。呢一間餐廳咧都係船上全包宴嚟㗎，任你食，只要你訂到台咧就可以嚟啦。而家我準備開餐啦，因為張台好細，但係我哋啲嘢食全部到晒啦。今日咧我就嚟到 Brazil Dazzle， 呢個係西班牙餐廳食 brunch。咁呢一度咧，其實喺唔同嘅日子啦，你都可以預訂個 brunch 嘅服務啦。咁基本上你 book 到台咧就可以過嚟噶啦。咁我今日咧就揀入呢一間餐廳試佢嘅 brunch， 聽聞係唔錯嘅，所以即管睇一睇有啲咩食先。呢一度咧最出名咧就係 watermelon and sesame cream。再嚟就係華夫，跟住就係 fried chicken sandwich 啦。咁究竟我要試啲乜嘢呢？即刻睇一睇先。成台都係食物啦，要試下個 chicken burger 先。佢哋話好好食，試下先。個包又幾得意，黑色嘅包。佢呢度啲包呢做得好出色。頭先我嗌咗一個類似 croissant 啦。辣包、辣椒加芝士，非常之好食。嚟到15樓就有一個地方叫做 Ugali， 呢一度咧就係24小時都有嘢食嘅地方嚟嘅喎，可以八卦下先。呢度有好多唔同嘅食物，隨便攞，隨便食。呢度有 salad 斟水，呢就係茶水間。呢一艘船同呢個品牌咧，所有冇酒精嘅飲品其實都係包括㗎。哦，我見到有 sushi 噃，咦 ice cream 又真係幾唔錯喎。仲有 taco 專區。即叫即整 Virgin 呢個品牌咧係冇自助餐㗎，所以你會見到咧，其實所有嘅地方咧都唔會好似平時嘅自助餐區咁任你不。不過咧，佢哋就即叫即整，一嚟新鮮啲啦，二嚟冇咁浪費食材。呢一度咧就係麵區啦，呢度有拉麵啦，又有咩食咧？哦，三文治區啊！有甜嘅，有鹹嘅，個好豐富嘅，有果粗食。早餐時段嚟到 The Galley， 日式便當就變成水果拼盤，仲有 yogurt。再帶大家睇一睇早餐時段有啲咩食先。最受歡迎點少得 American breakfast 啦。 當然係 all day breakfast 啦，有腸仔啦、蛋啦、番茄，當然唔少得有 cereal， 仲有 toast 啦、pancake 啦，另外麵包類啦，當然係全日都有供應。甜品區呢，就大部分變成 yogurt， 仲有無限量供應嘅水果。邊呢就係 bagel 區啦 ，salad bar 呢就變成 bagel 專區。嚟到16樓，呢度就係新 Club Cafe。
午餐後，我哋再去睇睇位於船尾一個名叫 The Dock 嘅地方。佢唔單止係一間餐廳，佢更加似一個位於海上嘅 Beach Club。你可以好寫意咁坐喺度睇下書、曬下太陽、飲翻杯 cocktail， 又或者試下呢度有名嘅西班牙小食。喺 The Dock 門口行入去，就見到一間專門提供冷壓果汁嘅果汁店 Juice。需要注意嘅地方，呢間果汁店係要收費。價錢大約7至13蚊美金，另外仲有新鮮切開咗嘅水果盤提供添。
今晚呢，就嚟到意大利餐廳 Extra Virgin， 係時候試一試。Thank you。
喺船上面，你會發現一間個名改得相當大膽嘅意大利雪糕店 Lick Me Till Ice Cream。大家除咗可以品嘗到佢多款優質 gelato 之外，我強烈推薦試試佢哋名叫紅絲絨 Red Velvet 嘅手工脆皮甜筒，用嚟打卡壓 like 都唔錯。而最重點，呢度係一間免收費嘅雪糕店。
今晚晚餐呢，就嚟到船上嘅 Steakhouse 同 Seafood Restaurant The Wake。其實船上面所有餐廳呢，其實都係包含㗎啦。基本上你只要訂到台就可以按時間嚟食飯。咁呢一間餐廳而家就係晚餐時段，興致就 book 咗呢一間餐廳嘅 brunch。我今晚就要試下呢一個佢哋嘅 traditional steakhouse 究竟有幾好食啦。而家準備食飯啦，啱啱嚟到，我叫咗個羊架，大家睇下幾靚。大家見下我哋嗌咗好多碟，為咗影俾大家睇啊嘛，睇下呢個 mushroom 幾靚。仲有條魚就唔方便拎起啦，唯有影俾大家睇啦。係就食飯咯。先試一試個羊架先。哇，好腍啊個羊架！其實估唔到咧，就食咗咁多餐啦，呢一個 cruise line 嘅食物都好有水準，性價比非常之高。今日咧就嚟到 The Wake， 咁就係試一試佢哋呢一度嘅 brunch。可能之前大家都有睇到咧，呢一間就係 Steakhouse 同 Seafood 嘅 dinner。咁我哋今日 brunch 咧就即管睇一睇有啲咩食。我就嗌咗個軟殼蟹嘅 Benedict。平時真係食 Benedict 食得多啦，軟殼蟹 Benedict 就真係好少見啦。咁今日咧就大家對住個海景食個 brunch。今晚咧就嚟到食韓燒金幣呢一間餐廳咧，真係一間韓燒嚟㗎。 同埋比較少遊輪咧有韓燒呢一個餐廳主題，所以好熱啦！而家周圍都係人，我哋今日咧仲要同其他嘅乘客一齊 share 啦，因為呢一個係 sharing concept 啊嘛，所以見咧我哋張台咧係可以坐6個人嘅，係時候開餐啦！啱啱好多前菜已經到咗啦，而家成台都係啊，真係有水準嘅韓國餐，嚟咗個海鮮湯啦，跟住又有牛柳啦、炸雞啦，哇，好多嘢食啊，仲未開始燒添，今晚唔知要食幾耐咧。仲有 kimchi pancake， 而家即刻試下先。呢個係韓式牛柳，好腍啊！哇，呢個 pancake 超大喎，塊，成台都係啊！
嚟到船上嘅 pizza place，
呢度係即叫即焗㗎。
想食 pizza 嘅朋友仔就要等10至15分鐘左右啦。不過係全果叫嘅喎，食唔食得晒呢？今晚咧就嚟到 Test Kitchen 試下佢哋嘅晚餐。你聽聞呢一個晚餐好 creative 㗎，咁我食盤睇一睇，究竟有幾 creative 先。幾好味喎！呢個 welcome drink 好得意啊！呢間餐廳好似喺一個 kitchen 度食飯啊！呢一度咧就係甜品預備區啦，呢一邊咧就係酒精區域啦。哇！呢度咧就係準備凍湯嘅地方啦。呢間餐廳可以容納300個乘客，好犀利啊！今日嚟到 Test Kitchen， 好得意啊啲食物。先睇一睇個 menu 咧，其實有好多款小食啦，有主菜啦。咁我就為咗要拍俾大家咧，咁唯有叫多啲。咁所以今日大家就會睇到我起碼有5款頭盤。第一個啱啱嚟到咧，就係而家我手上呢個叫做 mushroom， 但係佢唔係一隻蘑菇嚟嘅，係有少少 fusion 嘅菜式啦。所以其實係乜嘢咧，我哋都未知嘅，大家都係一個估下估下。跟住呢一個咧係一個凍湯嚟嘅，咩味道咧我又未知，所以即管試一試。係時候飲杯先，嗌咗個特色嘅 cocktail。呢個 mushroom 係 cream 嚟嘅，哇！呢個 cream 好香啊，佢係蘑菇樣，但係其實就係擺上麵包食嘅。嚟到頭盤第3道，呢個咧就係我最中意嘅其中一款，好靚啊！佢個 design 即係露筍加希蘇啦。今日咧個晚餐主菜好特別，鹿肉扒，好似牛扒咁，但係鹿肉嚟嘅。我第一次喺郵輪上面食鹿肉扒。今晚嚟到墨西哥餐廳 Pink Aggie， 係時候試下呢一度嘅墨西哥菜啦，期待一下呢一個晚餐究竟係點。今日就嚟到墨西哥 Ensenada， 係時候去參觀一下呢一度碼頭，究竟係點樣？行得遠就未必啦，因為今日個 port time 唔係太長，不過就叫做到此一遊啦。 今日咧就嚟到 Santa Barbara，我哋就準備坐 Tender Boat 出去岸邊。Tender Boat 即係船上嘅救生艇，而家我哋就喺救生艇入邊啦。應該坐我估唔係好耐啦，我哋就可以去到岸邊上岸啦。啱啱坐完 Tender Boat 就嚟到 Santa Barbara， 而家準備出發去睇下呢一度有幾靚。暫時見到咧呢一度就真係好 resort area 啦，陽光與海灘咁嘅感覺。今日天氣仲要超靚添，藍天碧海啊！一落嚟咧就有 information counter 啦，呢一度咧就可以睇到究竟喺呢一度附近有啲乜嘢玩。一嚟到呢個碼頭，原來仲有免費嘅穿梭巴士帶你去到 downtown。嚟到 Santa Barbara downtown， 聽聞呢一個城市咧好多藝術家中意嚟呢度居住，覺得有度假 feel， 靈感高，環境咧就非常之清靜啦。玩完一日，返嚟碼頭，準備等待 Tender Boat 嘅時候呢，就見到船公司已經安排好唔同味道嘅冰水，俾大家 refresh 一下。Hello， 大家好，我係 Miss 鐘鐘，今日呢就好高興嚟到 Virgin Voyages， 咁我就請到一位朋友仔嚟同我哋 interview 一下，介紹一下究竟乜嘢係 Virgin Voyages。所以今日呢，我就請到 Tamika。Hello, Tamika. Thank you for coming.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here with you.
So, can you introduce a bit like who you are?
Yes. Well, ahoy, as we like to say here at Virgin Voyages. My name is Tamika Bloodworth. I'm the Director of Sales for Virgin Voyages, and I've been with the brand for 16 years. So you can say that I pretty much love all things Virgin.
16 years.
16 years. Yes, so I was with Virgin Atlantic, the airline, for 11, and then made my way over to Virgin Voyages 5 years ago.
And how old is the brand, like the Voyagers?
Yeah,
brand, the cruise
so we've been sailing just shy of 5 years, but we're still considered very new because Brilliant Lady, which is what we're on today, is our newest lady ship, and she started sailing in September of 2025.
Wow.
So you're on our newest piece of hardware. So we are still kind of the new kids on the block, but we are definitely the one that everybody is excited about.
Great. So today, the reason why I want you to have an interview with me, because we want to find out why Virgin, who is Virgin, and who is it good for?
Yeah. So Virgin Voyages was actually created by Sir Richard Branson, who is the face and the inspiration behind the whole Virgin brand. And he had never, ever cruised before because there was things about other cruise ships that he didn't like. It didn't fit his style. So in true Virgin fashion, Richard Branson created his own cruise ship. And he wanted it to be adults only.
Virgin Voyages says we can't cruise till we're 18, which makes us shake like we've had caffeine. Virgin Voyages says no kids on the ocean, so we're causing a commotion.
Adults, enjoy the cruise. We know you deserve it, but the fact we can't go is total bull.
So we are the adult-only, almost all-inclusive cruise line. We are many accolades that we've won over the past 5 years, from Condé Nast, Travel and Leisure, Cruise Critic. We have really been making waves. Now, Virgin Voyages is not your average cruise line. We here want people to come as they are, be who they are, do what they want to do when they want to do it. And we have done an amazing job of making everyone feel welcome.
That is really great. Actually, I have been on for a few days, and yeah, I can see that it's very different from other cruise lines.
It is, in a good way.
In a good way.
Yes.
Very good way.
Yes.
So I want to find out, what is the positioning of Virgin Voyages?
So we wanted to bring something to cruising that was kind of going to break the mold. You know, there's always a lot of cruise lines that come out with a big ship or, you know, lots of hardware. And we really wanted to position ourselves almost like a boutique hotel. You know, so you have the Marriotts and the Hyatts of the world. And then you have like those Kimpton hotels and those smaller hotels. And that's what we aligned ourselves with. We wanted a unique kind of opportunity where we had something for everyone. We had an itinerary for everyone, but we allowed people to come as they are, do cruising in a different way, non-traditional entertainment. Music has always been the heart of the Virgin brand. So our entertainment, our food, there's no buffets on board. We didn't do that because of COVID. We did that because adults want real food.
That's true.
Fresh and made to order. We also wanted to not nickel and dime people. With other cruise lines, you pay one price to get on board, and by the time you're finished cruising, it's a completely different price. So here at Virgin Voyages, we wanted to have very upfront pricing that kind of included almost everything that we had to offer on board, and allow people to kind of pick their own type of sailing, whether that's in a suite, whether that's at the bottom of the ship in an insider. But the Sea Terrace cabins are our signature cabins because of those amazing red hammocks. So when you just look from the outside and you're looking and you see these red hammocks, you're like, wow, amazing. And we couldn't do that with children on board.
Very true.
I would say the value of a Virgin Voyage, no one can compete with us. I mean, from your Wi-Fi, it's included. You know, your basic beverages. So you don't even have to buy a soda package when you're on board, right? So all of our entertainment, it just goes on and on. We really just wanted to create an atmosphere where people didn't feel like they were coming on board and they were being sold to. So the value, the food, the entertainment, and the wonderful itineraries that we have as well.
That's true. I have seen like quite a lot of different itineraries. So for all these itineraries, who's your target audience?
Anyone sailing without children. Anyone sailing without children. So 18 and over for sure. Our itineraries leave out of Miami, San Juan, in the Meds. So we have Barcelona and Athens, Greece. We also knew this is our very first sailing from the West Coast out of Los Angeles, and of course, Alaska. So this is our first season in Alaska. We are so excited about it. So many people that have done Alaska before, or even people that never considered to do Alaska, because Virgin is now doing Alaska, we have a great season ahead of us.
Perfect. Well, I see there's a lot of parties, music, different entertainment on board. But what happens if I'm not a party person? Is that suitable?
Absolutely. So I'm not a party person. And what's really nice is that we don't have any announcements. We don't have anybody kind of telling you what to do, when to do it. And so, you know, there's a great balance on board. If you want to go to the parties, you can. If like last night was Scarlet Night, it was a big party night, right?
Yes.
It was a big party night. But there was a lead up to it that wasn't a party. So, you know, certain people didn't want to do the actual party, and that was okay. There's no pressure to do that. We really lean into our spaces on board as well. So the Redemption Spa is one of my favorites. We're actually in this beautiful space called the Scene. And this is, when I came in this morning, there were actually people just reading in this really quiet space. You know, we have spaces on board where you can go and relax. We have workout classes if that's your thing as well. So we really we're evolving as well. With our post-voyage feedback, we take that into account to see what do our sailors want, because it's an evolution. People want different things all the time, and so we really try to pay attention to that and meet the needs of our sailors.
Perfect. So very last question.
Yes.
So if you have to deliver just one short message to our audience, what do we say about Virgin?
Virgin Voyages is a place that you come to authentically be yourself. Our crew, we encourage them to authentically be themselves as well. So the atmosphere and the vibe on board it can't be matched. If you want to do something different, if you are young at heart, no matter what your age is, if you want to be inspired and kind of leave the world behind and come to a place where how the world really should be, this is the place for you. We welcome all, and we can't wait to kind of expand in the Chinese market and bring them this Virgin Voyage vibe, because believe me, it's something that you have to put on your list of things to do. You don't want to be left out.
I agree. That's really wonderful product that
Yeah.
I'm experiencing this time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your
Thank
time.
you.
We'll see you very soon again.
Very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you soon on board.
Bye
Bye bye.
下一集我哋除咗會繼續介紹 Virgin Voyages Brilliant Lady 船上設施及娛樂活動之外，仲會帶大家一次過開箱10幾種房型，包括船上最大嘅總統套房添。下星期五下午6點記得準時收睇啦！睇完片係咪都好想即刻親身玩一轉呢？想去就梗係上 Polytrips 官網預訂啦！我哋平台直連多間郵輪官方系統，實時價錢，而且所有費用都由郵輪公司直接收取，預訂即時確認，簡單又安全。另外，如果大家有咩關於郵輪嘅想知想問，都可以喺下面留言問我㗎。記得 like 同 subscribe 支持我哋，下一集再同大家海上見啦！